What's up? So today we're going to be talking about Zeus's manager, Benjamin Seda. So I pointed this video out when I covered him in the last video, so I just kind of want to see what's happening. Why the 2020 election won't change your life. We'll see what's up.
Everybody is losing their shit over who needs to win this election. But I have a question for everybody. Where was that same energy towards your own life?
That's so dumb. Come on, bro.
The purpose of this video is to tell you why your vote in this election won't change your individual life, which is not the same thing as saying your vote in the election doesn't matter. Your vote in this election matters. But you know what matters even more? What you do every other day, time, minute, and second of the week. People overemphasize their political role and underemphasize their individual roles in their life.
Well, it depends what kind of political role you're playing. It depends what, basically, this is where identity politics comes in. And yes, conservatives play heavily into identity politics. So it just depends what you are: ethnicity, religion, race, gender. So he's probably gonna say, like, you need to focus on your individual life. And yeah, but politics is important too. So
what would your life be like if you took all of that same energy and focused it on what's in your immediate control? How different would your life be? Voting is just me giving my preference for how I'd like things to change and be, but it's a fraction of a % of the work we need to do to make those changes happen. Almost all of the work has to come from you. And if you want your life to change, the work has to start with you. Otherwise, you'll be at the mercy of people who have decided to take action and make that change for themselves in their own lives. Take all of your political convictions and all of that energy that you spend towards politics and focus it on your sphere of influence. Focus it on improving your own life, the lives of those around you. Focus it on being of service to those around you. Voting for the candidate you believe.
You could do both. Okay, what's he trying to get at? Like, you can focus on your individual life and also be a political activist. You could do both. Okay.
To be the best can be a part of that. But if voting is the one good thing you do, then you're full of shit. You can't vote for a politician and then sit back as if you've done your moral good for the next 4 years. That's not how it works. The changes you hope a politician will make must be reflected in your own life. And most importantly, you must act to make those changes in your own life. We are not to defer monumental life changes.
He has a point there. Like, if you just vote and then, okay, I'm done, I'll see you in like 4 years, and yeah, you're not doing anything. But if you're like advocating for something, you're bringing awareness, especially if you're going to like door to door, you're like fundraising, then yeah, like, that's some great stuff right there.
To 80-year-old dudes in suits in Washington. If you wait around for politicians to change your life for you, you're gonna be waiting your whole life, and then you'll be dead, and your life will never have changed the way you wanted it to. Regardless of the winner, America is filled with opportunity at every single corner. Don't let excuses or old guys in Washington dictate what you do with your life. Donald Trump or Joe Biden aren't going to magically transfer $1 million into your bank account. They're not going to magically make you lose weight or get in insane shape. And they're not going to fix your relationships or...
Okay, no one's saying they are, though. Who's this video for?
Happiness in your life. Only you have the power to do that. Keep that in mind when you get all worked up over politics.
Yeah, people do get worked up because, oh my god. Okay, let's take right now, the GOP members are trying to push through a bill that's like cutting out political critical race theory, and they're like, I think I even saw they were trying to push some stuff that like minimizes slavery the way it's taught. That has ramifications. That's a big deal. So yes, you could get worked about politics. I don't know. I feel like Ben, I don't know. it's, I don't want to say what he's saying is stupid, but like, yeah, dude, we know Biden's not gonna fucking get us a girlfriend or something. What are you talking about? I don't think anyone was even fucking thinking that.
Ask yourself, how could this energy be better spent? The greatest service you can do to yourself, those around you, and to your community is to become the best person you possibly can be. Only when you are your best self can you give it to others. You can't give from an empty cup. Voting for the right thing and doing the right thing are not the same thing. We must, absolutely must do both. And one is more important than the other. Doing the right thing is significantly more important and impactful to you and those around you than voting is once every 4 years. What are you doing?
Yes, once again, focusing on your life. Great. If you want to lose weight, do that. If you want to start a business, awesome. Make sure, basically, it's almost like he's trying to say like the Jordan Peterson thing. Make sure your house is in order before you like start going out to change the world, but it doesn't work like that.
Every other day in between, because whether it's Donald Trump, Joe Biden, or Kanye West, one thing remains certain.
Oh God, I fucking forgot about that. Stupid Kanye, bro. Jesus.
I am going to live my life the exact same way, focusing on what I can control, accepting what I can't, and making changes in my own life when I don't like something. I'm going to adapt regardless of what happens, because that's what humans have been doing since the beginning of time. Don't let voting or the election fool you into thinking you've suddenly hit your quota and don't need to hold yourself accountable to make changes in your own life these next 4 years.
No one's saying that. What are you talking about? Ben's obviously like a millionaire, so he's in a very comfortable spot in his life. So it's just weird hearing him say like, oh, voting doesn't, well, he's not saying voting doesn't matter, but I don't know. It's being a little too preachy about something that's very dumb.
You have to actually live up to the ideals you're voting for and the changes you'd like to see. We have our whole lives to do that, and there's no better time to get started than right now.
Let's take the DACA thing. And let's say you're a DACA member and you're just living your life, doing your thing, and then boom, you get hit with, oh, Trump's trying to deport me. What the fuck? Like, I'd say you're in your right to like be worked up about that. Or you're trans, like some politicians trying to push through a bill saying you basically can't get Medicare. I'd say you have the right to be worked up about that. So I don't know. From his position, saying like, oh, just focus on yourself and don't really care too much about politics, it's like, kind of sounding out of touch there, my guy. So yeah, that's all I think about that. I guess we could look at that one video. Why men are weaker than ever. I think it was that one.
Hard times create strong men.
Oh, he's fucking using it.
Strong men create good times. Good times create weak men.
God damn it.
And weak men create hard times.
He did the fucking me. God damn it.
And man, are you boys creating some hard times for yourselves? How have men become weaker than ever when technology has made them capable to be limitless? Well, as Zeus, creator of worlds, I'm here to discuss this with you today. How social media is making you, my disciples, weak. Having over 1 million subscribers, 97% of which are men, has given me a unique look into the lives of men in the modern age. To say you boys are struggling is an understatement. You have all the world's knowledge at your fingertips, and instead of using it to build rockets or make your life better, you use it to stare at boobs all day, which is not a bad thing. But anyway, people often say that social media is the devil and that it's Instagram and YouTube's fault.
This is pretty much the same video as last time. I think this one came out first. No, this one came out after. I'm pretty sure. I don't know.
Living a meaningless life that doesn't make you happy and leaves you filled with regret. Both paths are hard. Choose your heart. Must be a sexual...
No, that is not your... Oh my god, hold on. I saw a stupid comment. Bad times create strong men create good times create weak men, and weak men create bad times. This is my new fave quote. Delete your fucking YouTube channel, bro. Delete your fucking account and get off the internet. Go. Bye-bye. No, you're done. You're canceled. I think this quote represents a sad cycle. I mean, my biological father was a strong man, but a horrible human being. I have been through hard times, yet I am weak. So I ask, where did I go wrong? No.
You don't have forever to achieve your goals. Time is of the essence.
Okay, I've heard all this before. Okay, I still stand by if you're like just getting into self-improvement, yeah, base Zeus, watch him, learn a couple things. But he doesn't, like I said, he doesn't have all the answers, and his take, he's a millionaire. He's a millionaire playboy living in New York, living a pretty comfortable life. I'd say, I don't know his backstory. I don't know everything about him, but where he is now compared to like most men, most guys our age, I think we're at the same age. He's pretty well off. So, yeah. Oh well. Oh, since we're talking about base Zeus, AlphaM did a video recently.
So the reason why I started posting YouTube videos back in 2008 wasn't for views, it wasn't for thumbs up, it wasn't for, you know...
Basically, he's apologizing for the provocative thumbnails that he was using. I thought, even I pointed this out in the video that over like the past year, especially during the pandemic, they got more provocative. I didn't think it was necessarily a bad thing. I thought it was weird because he's in his 40s and he's married and he's posting stuff that like base Zeus would have in his thumbnails. I don't know, but his advice was still the same. I don't know. Well, I'm glad he's self-aware.
Fame and fortune or anything like that. It was simply to help people. That's all I wanted to do. I had no idea, you know, where YouTube would lead when I started, but over the course of the past like 13 years, you know, it's been pretty amazing. Not pretty, it's been amazing. The amount of guys, the amount of lives that I've touched truly is just unbelievable to me. You know, whenever I meet you guys, you know, you're always so amazing. And, you know, it's been incredible, you know? Sorry.
Oh.
I don't know what's wrong with me. Yes, I do. I do know what's wrong with me, and that's the reason why I'm doing this video today. I owe you a massive apology, I feel, because over the course of the past year, ever since like the pandemic started, I feel like I changed in terms of my direction and my goals. You know, it became more about, you know, trying to get you guys to watch your videos, and along with that came a ton of videos about, you know, women and dating, and girls want this, and touch this, and this is how you get a girl to give you a BJ, and touch your wiener, and stuff like that. And I am coming on here today to basically say I'm sorry, and to ask for your forgiveness for going a little bit off the rails. You see, when COVID hit, you know, before COVID, everything was going great, right? Views were good, my channel was doing really well, but then something changed, and people stopped watching, you know, self-help content like the stuff that I produce, and Alex Costa produces, and Jose Zuniga, and How to Beast, and all of the guys like me. They stopped watching videos about style. They stopped watching videos about dating and stuff, but the truth is, the videos that still kind of got views was, you know, videos about girls. And it's too much. It's too much. It's too much for me. It's too much for you. And
I really respect that he recognized that about himself, that he was basically just chasing the money and the click. Happens to everyone, I guess, but it wasn't like necessarily that big of a deal, because unless he did something during the pandemic, that unless he posted a video that was like pretty bad, I don't know. What do I know?
I am sorry. I am sorry that I have lost focus. I am sorry that I went off the rails. I am sorry if I have disappointed you, because I've disappointed myself. Not for 1 second do I take any one of you for granted. And I realize that if I expect you or hope that you're going to still roll with me in the future, I need to step up my game. Not only do I need to make content that is more, relevant and more applicable to more people, I also need to help. Like, that needs to be the focus on the video.
Let's look at that one video real quick. AlphaM. I think I could probably find it on his videos. I think it's a recent one. Yeah, this one right here. I see what he means, bro. Where's the BJ one? Where's the one where he's like in the shower and he's like making a face? Where's it at? Oh, there we go. That's what I was thinking when I saw it. Bro, that thumbnail and title cannot be real. Loved it.
What's up, gentlemen? So I'm assuming that as a dude, you'd be totally cool if your spicy senorita wanted to go downtown to say hey to Big Al a little more often. It's one of the biggest complaints that I hear from dudes about their spicy senorita and their relationship is that she's not doing that or wanting to do that as often as possible or at all. And I know that this can be a big relationship strainer. And if you're pressuring her and she doesn't want to do it, this is definitely a recipe for disaster. But there are some things that we as men can do to encourage her and help her enjoy the process a little bit more, which in turn will help you enjoy the process more. The first thing that you need to do to ensure that the drive downtown is as pleasurable as possible and she doesn't absolutely hate going downtown to see Big Al is to make sure that Big Al isn't too hairy, also that he's not a stinky, musky savage. Do you think this is pleasurable? It's not pleasurable, because for one, the chance of you getting pubes in your mouth goes.
Yeah, keep it clean, boys.
One of the downsides to the movies is that we always see dudes getting Big Al attended to, but we very rarely actually see the woman's, what should we call Brenda? Nobody's ever paying attention to Brenda until it's time to actually go to work. Gentlemen, the fact is, you've got to realize that she often will enjoy you going down to give her a little oral action. Why? Because it feels amazing. And honestly, that is one of the best ways that you're actually going to get her to be all
Don't be DJ Khaled, bro. Don't be DJ Khaled. Okay. The video wasn't terrible. Someone put I like how he talks about yeah, here we go. I love how he talks about very not safe for work stuff, but still manages to use safe words while talking fast. Yeah. That's Alpha. Well, glad he's gonna change it up a bit. I think he's in a secure enough spot where he could just talk about whatever he wants. I don't know. Keep doing you, Alpha. Check out Instagram real quick. Oh, that is not safe for work. What is that? Okay, so yeah, that's all I wanted to talk about. Still keep an eye on Zeus and Benjamin. Yeah. I never know how to end these. All right. Thanks for watching.